Did you know there's 6,500 different languages in the world? And out of the 6,500 different languages, 80% of Americans only speak English? And this is not because English is the most commonly used language in the world, because it's not. In fact, it's number 3 behind Chinese and Spanish. Today, I'm going to tell you why it is so important to teach elementary kids in America a second language. Doing this will improve future job opportunities for them, improve problem solving and standardized tests, and create more empathy towards people from other nations. In a speech to address the nation, our president said this: "Well, I think when you get right down to it, we're a nation that speaks English. I think that while we are in this nation, we should be speaking English." The problem with that is a lot of people, Americans, share his belief. But there are many benefits for learning a second language that enriches your future life, and I'm going to tell you why. Let's begin with a study from Canada, where psychologists discovered that bilingual students got higher test scores, especially in math and vocab. Studies from Penn State show those who are bilingual are better at concentration and prioritizing tasks. A neurologist professor at UCLA, Paul Thompson, found that the brain specializes in rapidly learning from the age 6 to puberty. Children who grow up in bilingual households are expert problem solvers, higher standardized tests, better at planning, multitasking. And in 2004, psychologists Ellen Bialystok and Michelle Martin-Ray tested problem-solving abilities on bilingual and monolingual preschoolers. This test involved preschoolers organizing color-coded squares, red squares, blue circles, and just putting them in correct bins. The first test was just to put them in the correct bin with the right color. Both groups of kids scored universally well. They did several tests, but one more test they did was putting the correct shape in the bin with the conflicting color. Put the blue square in the red square bin. As they tested this, the bilingual students did universally better than the monolingual preschoolers. So many Americans believe that coming to America, everyone should be speaking English, and teaching elementary children a second language is not beneficial. MIT economist Albert Sayez calculated there is a 2% salary increase in college grads who are bilingual. Over the course of one's career, that adds up to $100,000. In conclusion, American children should be taught another language way before high school and should be a requirement for elementary schools. If language requirements are not improved, the U.S. will fall further behind. If we do implement a second language in elementary schools, our children will receive higher test scores, improve learning skills, and empathy towards people from other nations. Thank you very much.